Message from Dr. Wu.
What's up, everyone? This is Super Marcel, and welcome back to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis Jurassic March. In the last episode, we got these guys, the Allosauruses, and we're technically finished. Technically, we're done. We got 5 stars, right? So technically, we should be over and done with. But there's still so much that we can do, you know. And it doesn't feel like it's truly finished. I feel like there's so much more stuff that we could do. So we're just gonna keep going until March ends, and then that's when it will officially end. But but otherwise, we still have a couple plans here and there on stuff that we can do. You know, for starters, we can. I want to eventually get Yangchuanosaurus, but I want to have more DNA on that dinosaur before we get that dinosaur. Apatosaur? Oh wait, no, we already have Apatosaurus.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I think the main thing that we want to get is particularly yeah, okay, so we are still going to get Yangchuanosaurus fossils.
Welcome back.
We're going to get the Panoplosaurus in this episode. I said that we were going to get it here, and we have an enclosure right here where we can put them. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I did do research on the Panoplosaurus, and I'll get into it when we actually start actually have the dinosaur, which hopefully shouldn't be too long. Just gonna right on. And it's interesting what I found, you know.
Message from Dr. Wu.
I'll just save it for now. But other than the dinosaurs, other than the Panoplosaurus, sorry.
Okay.
We also have, you know, some other things here and there that we can get working on. I also think the hot air balloon might be something we can work with. There we are. That ought to be something cool for people to do. Right. So, let's do this. I'm going to make a Panoplosaurus now.
From Dr. Sattler.
And hopefully guests will come down this way. Guests, I don't know. It's a bit of an annoying situation where guests tend to like hang out in one specific area, and they never go anywhere else. You know, the only reason why I have guests here in the first place is because this is here. Like, they almost never just decide, oh, let's go to the right and see what's this way. Except for this guy. Who's this guy? Stephen from Ohio. Good job, Stephen. You're gonna take a rest. You better explore more of this park. You know, there's literally Dilophosaurus right there, Stephen. Stephen? What you doing there, Stephen?
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Stephen! For the last time, Stephen, shoot it! Oh man, if you get that reference, then you're a legend. He's just walking back and forth. Are you gonna do something? This park is really beautiful. I'm gonna go into the tower and look at stuff. Alright,
Welcome back.
let's not willy-dally anymore. We're gonna make some Panoplosauruses. I'm gonna get 3. 3? Is that good? Yeah, we'll get 3 Panoplosauruses. I think that's fine. It is an ankylosaur, so and I don't believe that ankylosaurs lived in herds. Maybe when they were young, they probably lived together, you know, because their armor hasn't fully forged together yet, so they're not quite durable. So there's that possibility, but otherwise I don't think ankylosaurs are generally like solo dinosaurs. But let's have a look. So Panoplosaurus. So I did a bunch of research on the Panoplosaurus. Now, Panoplosaurus itself is not an extraordinary unique dinosaur. It's a part of the bloody what are they called? Panoplosaurus. Ooh.
Okay.
So Panoplosaurus is a nodosaur of some kind, right? So nodosaurs are, you know, here's the thing about ankylosaurs. Originally, there used to be two different types of ankylosaurs. There were the nodosaurs and the ankylosaurs, and it was that simple. It was just that, right? Basically, the nodosaurs were just like the ankylosaurs, but they don't have their clubs, and instead they're focused more on solidifying their armor, while the ankylosaurs have their clubs. But last year, there was a new research looking at the phylogeny of ankylosaurs, and it is definitely way more. You know what, I'm gonna get a fourth in there. I just feel like this is a 4 dinosaur enclosure. But it's gotten so much more diverse in regards to ankylosaur evolution. You know, so now, as I've said, there's 4 of them now. So there's the, what is it? It's now split into the Strufiosaurs, the Panoplosaurs, and it's these guys. The what are they called? The Polycanthids, and then there's the actual ankylosaurs. The club's ankylosaurs are their own genus group, but I have a feeling that might change on its own as well with dinosaurs like what was that hammer ankylosaur called? I forgot what it was called. But there was an ankylosaur that had like a unique club that looks like that of a hammer. Alioramus?
Conference us immediately.
I don't even remember getting that one. Huh. I hope we get that dinosaur eventually at some point.
We'd like to discuss your performance.
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
But yeah, but to give you an idea of what makes these types of ankylosaurs different from each other, so that you would able to identify them. Obviously, the ankylosaurs are the club-tailed ones, right? They're as simple as that. If it's got a club, it's an ankylosaur. But dinosaurs like Panoplosaurus, which is this dinosaur right here, I think the best way I could describe Panoplosaurus is like a true nodosaur, you know? This very smooth, purely it's basically like a reptile armadillo, pretty much, Panoplosaurus. And it's interesting how they used Panoplosaurus as the basal dinosaur to describe all this group of dinosaurs in this area. And as for the other 2 dinosaurs, Strufiosaurus and Polycanthids, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't know what Strufiosaurus is, but Strufiosaurus, like I said, the other 3 groups, they're all clubless, right? So just get that out of the way. They're all clubless. But for Strufiosaurus is interesting. It's like Strufiosaurus includes dinosaurs, ankylosaurs that have like these jolting spikes out of their shoulders. So it's dinosaurs like Sauropelta and other dinosaurs like that. That's a Strufiosaur, right? Ankylosaurs that have shoulder blades, right? Well, Polycanthids, which you might know from Walking Dinosaurs, that's an interesting nodosaur or Nodosauridae. I don't know what the general group is called now, but Polycanthids basically kind of have like these bladed, like, I'd like to say machete-esque. The blades on their sides, they stick out from the sides of the dinosaur, and it's, yeah, you know, it's interesting to see how the dinosaur phylogeny is complex. I don't even fully can comprehend phylogeny, but I think I generally just gave you a good idea
Urgent
on
message
how it
from Dr.
works, right?
Sattler.
But yeah, no, I do have theorized that time in the future, the phylogeny of Ankylosaurus is probably going to get even more complex, you know, within the Ankylosaur branch, you know, because like I said, there are different Ankylosaurs that have like unique club shapes. Where does Stegurus land in all that? Stegurus is a unique dinosaur. I doubt we're ever going to see a Jurassic game where we get that dinosaur, but Stegurus is a fascinating ankylosaur. I don't even know where Stegurus lands in that branch. What family does Stegurus go in? Is it a Polacanthid? Is it a Struthosaur? It's clubless, so it's definitely not an ankylosaurus. I don't know.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
But it's interesting. Yeah.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Yeah, that's all I can really say about
Message from Dr. Grant.
Panoplosaurus. Yeah. It's just a simple.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Oh
Urgent
no!
Message from Dr. Sattler.
The Triceratopses are all dying out. This guy never left. This guy never left this corner. What's up with this corner? Is this his room or something?
Great to see you again.
No worries, we'll just make a new batch. We'll make 4 of them now, because we got heaps of money, and Triceratops is a herd dinosaur anyway. Alright.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, now what? What's the next dinosaur? We have a lot of interesting dinosaurs coming in.
Uh-huh.
And I have to check if we have any capable dinosaur. Let me just have a look. Let me have a flick through. We have. Dinosaurs we have. Allosaurus we have. Yanchuanosaurus we do have, but I want to extend.
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Well, in that case, I guess we'll focus on solidifying the park. You know, building guest buildings where there's empty spaces, like here and stuff, right? What I could do, actually. Here we go. For the Triceratops, I'm gonna build a tower. Oh, actually, I got much more space than I realized. Why is the T-Rex balloon so fleshy?
Message from Dr. Grant.
It looks like pure muscle. Alright. Let's say like you go around this corner and you got the tunnel thing, right? And this is the Triceratops tunnel or something, right? And yeah, you go through and like, oh wow, it's Triceratops. Can't wait to get absolutely covered in trees. Don't feed the dinosaurs, please. Was that in the original game? Good luck feeding the Triceratops. Can I afford a new dig team, actually? How much for a new dig team? 160. We can actually afford it. Stuff it. We'll keep going. How many can we get? Oh my god, we could probably have a lot. Well, I want Yanchuanosaurus, so I'm gonna put them back into Africa.
What would you recommend in this situation?
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Tyrannosaurus would be interesting, though. We got a lot of interesting dinosaurs, actually.
What should we do here?
Message from Dr. Wu.
Great to see you again.
Message from Dr. Grant. Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Tuojangosaurus, yes. One that last stegosaur species. So that we can truly begin get the last
Message
needed
from Dr. Sattler.
ankylosaur. Not stegosaur. For the stegosaur enclosure. Two
Message from
Jangosaurs
Dr.
would
Grant.
be interesting, but
Message from Dr. Grant.
not a whole lot I could talk about that dinosaur though.
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Dino attack. God damn it. It was a good run. It was nice while it lasted.
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Even though there's a fresh corpse right there and a goat. No, they'd rather resort to
Great
cannibalism.
to see you again. Good.
I'm probably most interested about Alioramus though. Cause what
Yes.
would that be like? Is it a remodeled Albertosaurus? It's probably that.
Great.
Same goes for Iguanodon. Like, Iguanodon is notorious for having the thumb spike, right? So can it logically defend itself? I don't know.
Message from Dr.
Cool thought
Grant.
though.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Yeah, we could fit it.
Message from
man.
Dr. Grant.
What else? What other talking points that I can think of? Do
Message from Dr. Wu.
I don't really think I have any. Oh, here we go. This is a perfect spot. This is alright. Here we go. Here we go. We get a tunnel. It's a nice little build-up
Message
tunnel
from
too.
Dr. Wu.
And then spot on in the middle, just boom, Ceratosaurus, right there. Hell yeah. I do reckon that the trees are definitely way too bushy. But anyway, what can you do about it?
Yes.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Now, how do I get people? It's kind of funny how, like, the cleaners,
from John
the
Hammond.
cleaners are always the ones that go into these uncharted areas. But for some reason, so making it very clear that,
Message
like,
from
yeah,
Dr. Grant.
people can go this direction. But for some reason, oh, hold on, Kanako. What a name.
Message from Dr. Wu.
From Portugal. Will she come and see the Panoplosaurus? Let's find out. It's a bit of a walk, not gonna lie, yeah. But no, she's much more interested in the Dilophosaurus.
What should we do here?
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
Great.
Message
We
from
might get
Dr.
to a
Grant.
Jangosaurus in this episode. But the question is, do I have the time to talk about this? No, we have 30 seconds.
Are you gonna let this go on? Do something.
Oh man, you know what? But I'm still
should we do
satisfied with
here?
how this episode went, though. You know,
Urgent message
chatting
from
about
Dr. Sattler.
Panoplosaurus and just Ankylosaur phylogeny in general, right? Bit of a shame that I don't have any other ankylosaurs to really demonstrate the differences between the new ankylosaurs branch. You know, I mean, I guess I kind of can with ankylosaurs, but like that's pretty much it. There's like 2 ankylosaurs in this mod: Ankylosaurus itself and Panoplosaurus. There's no Polocanthus. There's no Struthiosaurus. There's no dinosaurs that I can use to represent Struthiosaurus.
Urgent message from Dr. Seth.
It's just or Polocanthus. It's just I only have those 2 ankylosaurs, but still pretty interesting nonetheless. You know. Yeah. I don't know what will happen in the next episode. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're just gonna have to
Message
find
from
out.
Dr. Grant.
But until then, if you guys enjoyed the video,
Urgent message from Peter Ludlow.
can you let me speak, please? If you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you want to see more,
Message from Dr. Wu.
click the subscribe button. And I'm super Marcel. Make sure I clicked too early. Make sure you have a super time. Bye bye. There. I implemented the roar. Or now you roar. Okay.